Breaking news here, breaking news there. Trump this, Trump that. But trust me, that is not the full picture. And I've got the gist right here. If you blink like this, you might just miss it. Welcome to This Happened, where we break down all the stories that had people talking this week. I'm Margaret Osazawa, and today I will be walking you through everything. Like I said earlier, there's been so many breaking news flying around about statements Trump has made. But here's another one that's stirring the pot. The United States House of Representatives is now shaking things up, and this time, Nigeria's very own Miyetti Allah groups are right in the middle of it. So here's the story. On Tuesday, November 5th, 2025, a resolution was introduced in the U.S. House urging the Department of State and Treasury to slap targeted sanctions on certain individuals and organizations, including the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria and Miyetti Allah Kautal Hore. Now, what is the alleged offense, you might ask? The violations of religious freedom in Nigeria. In fact, the Punch even spotted the details on the U.S. Congress website on Wednesday, the 6th of November, 2025. Now, guys, if you've been following international developments, you'll recall that President Donald Trump had already declared Nigeria a country of particular concern just over the weekend on his Truth Social account. He even threatened the military action if Nigeria didn't stop the killing of Christians. Now, according to the resolution, and I quote, "For over a decade, Islamic terror organizations have carried out mass murder, rape, kidnappings, and other atrocities targeting mostly Nigerian Christians and non-Fulani moderate Muslims." Now, those backing the measure argue that redesignating Nigeria as a CPC would give Washington stronger diplomatic leverage to pressure Nigeria into protecting its religious minorities and holding perpetrators accountable. In their words, Trump acted appropriately and decisively by pushing for this move. And it didn't stop there. The lawmakers even suggested that U.S. foreign aid to Nigeria should come with strict conditions, that Nigeria must show proof it's taking steps to stop religious persecution, prosecute offenders, and care for displaced people before more dollars enter. They also want the U.S. to justify all recent financial assistance to Nigeria, basically saying to them, explain what our money is doing there. Now, right now, the resolution has been referred to the House Foreign Affairs Committee and the Judiciary Committee for more review. If it passes through, it could mean the U.S. Congress is officially backing Trump's CPC declaration, and possibly more sanctions or restrictions are coming Nigeria's way. Meanwhile, back home, our government has refused to just sit back. In fact, I would say they are not even resting. The federal government invited members of the diplomatic corps to Abuja for an urgent meeting with one mission in mind: to clear the air on all this religious persecution talk. At that meeting, the Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Dunoma Ahmed, took center stage. He said all those claims are misleading, that Nigerian laws don't discriminate. Whether you're Christian, Muslim, or anything else, the law protects you equally. He even emphasized that there is no blasphemy offense in Nigeria's national laws. Those Sharia laws you hear about, he said they apply only to Muslims in some northern states. And even there, secular courts still have oversight. And just so you know too, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, also weighed in. He told journalists that the U.S. decision is based on misrepresentation and misinformation. He stressed that Nigeria's insecurity isn't religious, that terrorism and violence here cuts across all faiths. Now, guys, in recent updates by The Punch, President of the United States Donald Trump has repeated claims that Christians in Nigeria are indeed being subjected to mass killings, warning that the alleged attacks amount to an existential threat to Christianity in the country. Now, in a video uploaded by the White House on X on Wednesday, Trump said, and I quote, "Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands and thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter." But you see, guys, at the end of the day, beyond the politics and foreign resolutions, it is the ordinary Nigerians who feel the impact. In fact, we are the ones that feel it. And maybe the real question we should be asking is, how do we fix what gives others the power to define a story? Because honestly, have we not been speaking about these insecurity issues for years? Are people not dying? Christians or Muslims or even those with no religion, people have been killed every day. So is it really about religion or about a nation struggling to keep its people safe? What are your thoughts on this? Let's discuss in the comment section below.